All right. Welcome everybody. So today I'm going to show you how to review a contract in just a few clicks using SquarePact. So what we're going to do is start with this mutual NDA. I've already uploaded it, an MNDA, very common agreement between companies. This one's very short, but just as an example, it's the kind of thing that could contain hidden risks that will really come back to bite you later if you're not careful. We start by uploading it on the left side here. I've already done that. SquarePact only uses ZDR compliant systems. That means your data is not used to train any AI models, all content's encrypted, and there's a little additional optional setting where you can go for an even deeper level of encryption if you want. When you first upload, it's going to take a little while to process, and what it's doing is it's processing the document, it's trying to understand the document, it's basically creating notes for itself to use later so that you can craft more intelligent responses. We're going to start by selecting the document here and just going on Create Report. We're going to go Custom Report. There are some predefined report styles. This is going to expand over time, but for now we'll just do completely custom. The first thing we're going to do is tell SquarePact which party we are. We see that it extracted some automatically. The second field was not filled out. That's why it's just default company 2. I'm going to select my company name. You can describe more about your goals. What do you care about with this contract? In general, this is a big part of SquarePact's emphasis, right? We understand that contract analysis is not a one-size-fits-all. You want to make sure that your values and priorities are clearly stated here because it makes the analysis that much better for you. You select your role. You can do a custom role if it's not here for some reason. Then you click Next. In this next screen, you're going to pick the Packlets. Packlets are our agentic systems. There are specialized agents that analyze a contract from a very specific perspective. Think of it like this. If you were to put together a team of experts and ask them to review your contract, who would you want on that team? There's some suggestions here. We see that it picked NDA expert as a suggestion. Obviously, we're going to want that. Generalist contract reviewer, I think that's pretty good. You go to the preset ones, you're going to see a whole bunch of others, right? Legal and compliance. Yeah, maybe a general counsel should look at it. Maybe an IP attorney for sure, in case you're exchanging IP with the other company. Risk and liability, so on. You can pick up to 10 per report, and it shows you how many credits each one will cost. You can also create custom Packlets from documents or checklists or regulatory guidelines. I'll show you how to do that in a future video. Click Analyze, and now it's going to generate the report. This is going to take a few minutes. By default, it'll email you when it's done. It's doing a very deep scan with each one of those individual Packlets. So it's best to come back later and see what it gives us. All right, we're back. So the report has finished, and from what we can see here, it has found 23 observations, which is pretty good considering that it's a short document. It's only a 3-page contract, but don't let that mislead you. Just because it's short doesn't mean there aren't bad clauses in there that you might miss. You can see the contract replicated on the right side. It's been broken up into clauses so that we can easily reference them. And the report comes in the form of what we call observations. An observation is something that a Packlet found and thinks you should pay attention to, right? Now the Packlets are visible up here. Let's see what the IP attorney wants us to pay attention to. Now found 3 observations, so you can expand them to see what they say. And here it explains a summary of what it found, why it matters to you, and there might be some additional fields here like an explanation and so on. All of these fields, they'll usually have citations. It'll actually allow you to click it so that you can see exactly which part of the contract it's talking about. And that's an anti-hallucination trick. It's a way of making sure that it doesn't just make up stuff and has to ground what it says in actual fact. The most important field here is probably the remedy. You read this stuff, and if you agree that it's important, then one way that you can fix it is suggested in the remedy section here. And there's going to be a bunch of these because they're all coming from different perspectives as represented by the Packlets. Some of them might conflict with each other, just like in a real-world panel of human experts. And if you like them, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give us a thumbs down. Both of them will help us make these results better over time. We don't store the contents of the contract itself, though, so all we store is the thumbs up and thumbs down. And this report is yours So you can just go to the home screen and access it on the right side here under reports if you ever need it. So hopefully this shows you the power of SquarePact and contract analysis. As always, we'd love to hear about your experiences, good or bad, especially success stories. Always feel free to reach out to us and check out some of the other videos for more on what you can do with SquarePact.